change the kind of dynamic of Manchester United attack.
Who would it be for you, Glenn?
I think because everyone was so comfortable constantly being that option to run beyond, I would take more Cunha in kind of the false line. And do you know what, just talking about those two players and Manchester United's recent form, they have so much to do with it. They take so much pressure off them from a defensive point of view. They're two men, like we say about the shirt, they're comfortable wearing the shirt, they're comfortable taking that criticism, offload it whichever way it may go, but also their ball carriers, they can get Manchester United up the field. They're always given options forward. I think in recent years, this probably hasn't quite worked because they haven't had someone at the top of the field that was able to carry the ball over long distances or was a constant thorn in behind. Now you can see the best of Fernandes. Every time he gets the ball, his first thought, can I find one of those, one beyond? And all of a sudden that stretches the opposition and gives Manchester United space to play.
Do you know what's really refreshing about this? They can hold the ball up. Over the last sort of 3-4 years at Old Trafford, the balls get played into the forward and it would just come back. The opposition would win it high and they'd work a chance. But with Mbeumo and Cunha both receiving back to goal, it's just been something as a fan I'm thinking that's really good. They're secure options, not only on the carry, but just firing into their feet.
Yeah, I think when you come to their recruitment, it was quite good recruitment by Manchester United. Because there's always that kind of that feeling of wanting to go into Europe and buy the big players and whoever they are, but Premier League, it's a different beast week in, week out. And those two with that Premier League experience, it was huge for them. They both spent a lot of time in this league, they understand what it is, they understand the rigours and the physical aspect of the Premier League. And like you say, I use the reference ball carriers, but yeah, hold it up. I mean, personally I feel that you said it before, we should be able to hold it up at the very least. But what I'm saying is that they don't mind getting on the half turn and running, and when they're carrying the ball 30-40 yards, that means the defence can come out, you can support them, it just lightens the mood around the whole place. And also, one of the most important things for Manchester United is it entertains the fans they expect to be entertained.
Also, John, Manchester United are getting quite a bit of criticism, as recently as probably a month ago, because they'd spent so much on forwards and not strengthened in central midfield and not really strengthened until Lammers came in goal. They're now in a position where, because the strikers are doing really well, they're getting some praise, but it's also the fact that somebody like Casemiro has had a real resurgence.
Absolutely, I think that's massively important for United, and we all know the criticism is coming for the last season or so. But I think if he performs well, I think it makes a huge difference alongside Bruno Fernandes. And I think suddenly you're looking at a side, and you spoke about Mbeumo and Cunha, and if Sesko can start scoring with an informed Casemiro and a Fernandes, and a back three on the LC, they're bringing Euro and Maguire, they may interchange a bit. And suddenly, it's looking different from Manchester United side. Also, what I'll say about Brian Mbeumo, it'll be interesting this afternoon, because obviously Thomas Frank knows it inside out. So we'll see how they deal with him today.
I don't know if you can make a plan for him though, can you, Glenn?
No, I think he's an exceptional player. He had the time Brentford to get used to the Premier League, to really kind of build himself into a Premier League footballer, and I think he is absolutely superb at what he does. And now obviously always that question in Brentford, wasn't there? Brentford, it's a small Brentford, the expectation isn't really there.
What are you saying about Brentford, Glenn?
No, I'm saying exactly what I said. The expectation and the pressure isn't as big as what it is at Manchester United. The shirt is heavier, but what he has done is proven to everyone that he has got that mentality and that desire to be a Manchester United player.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, we'll be back at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium with Joel and Glenn throughout the afternoon. 12:30 kick-off, of course, so we're under 10 minutes away. Noon kick-offs in the Women's Super League. Arsenal, Chelsea, Jacob Culshaw.
Yeah, Arsenal 0, Chelsea 1. Steve Alicia Thompson's goal, the difference inside 9 minutes, but Chelsea could have really made it too shortly after. Katarina Makara coming into the side had her effort saved by the Arsenal goalkeeper Van Donselaar, looped onto the crossbar, had parry. Arsenal Arsenal trying to find a rhythm in this one, but can't quite just yet. Arsenal 0, Chelsea 1.
And Man United Villa, Sandy Rudvajala.
20 gone, goalless so far, and only one shot to even mention. United looking brighter though. Fridolina Rolfo, he's moving to say, getting some joy on the left-hand flank, but so far Villa equal to it. 20 gone, Manchester United 0, Aston Villa 0.
A bit of EFL news for you. Middlesbrough manager Rob Edwards has been stood down for their home game against Birmingham City this afternoon. Wolves have made an approach for him, which was rejected by Borough on Thursday. I understand they are currently negotiating with each other. Edwards didn't hold his news conference yesterday. He didn't oversee training yesterday either. We're going to have more on this around 1 o'clock. We're going to speak to our regular EFL voice, Sam Parkin, and also Dom Shaw from the Northern Echo up in Middlesbrough is going to join us. Last night in the Championship, it finished Watford 1, Bristol City 1. 3 games kick off at 12:30. Preston up to 4th, looking to make it 4 wins in a row. They've got Millwall 1 place below them, but needing to get back to winning ways. Aaron Paul.
Yeah, afternoon, Steve. Welcome to the den where 2 injury-ravaged sides try and keep positive momentum going. The visitors Preston have 8 players missing, including forward Militon Osmajic, who was slapped with a 9-match ban by the FA yesterday for racially abusing Burnley's Hannibal Medjugorje. Millwall won their last 3 at the den, keeping 3 clean sheets in the process, but were derailed after taking a beating at Burnley midweek. And so Alex Neil hands a first start to centre-half Caleb Taylor, son of Martin, as part of 4 changes to the side, beaten in the Midlands.
Portsmouth without a win in 5, couple of places above the bottom 3. They're at Hull City, who had that 6-game unbeaten run ended in midweek. Charlie Slater.
It's a game between one of the Championship's highest scorers and its lowest. Prior to defeat at Derby on Tuesday, Hull had won 5 in 6, and victory today would see them equal last season's entire home win tally. On the other hand, Portsmouth appear to be entering a bleak winter. 5 without a win, just 1 victory in 10. They've not scored in any of their last 3. And if they don't manage a goal today, we'll go 4 Championship matches without one for the first time this century. 1 Pompey change, Williams for Ogilvie, 3 for Hull, as Ennis Destan gets a first start. Hull targeting the playoff places.
The other early kick-off in the Championship is Blackburn versus Derby in League 1. Early games Northampton, Mansfield Town, Wycombe, Leyton Orient. In League 2, Colchester, Bromley and Crewe take on Shrewsbury Town. 3rd round of Golf's Abu Dhabi Championship coming to a conclusion. It's at the Yas Links Golf Course, from where correspondent Ian Carter can bring us up to date.
And it's Aaron Wright of Wolverhampton who is setting the pace here with a really immaculate 3rd round. No drop shots, 7 birdies. He's hitting every fairway off every tee. 21 under par and 3 shots clear. He's on the 17th green as we speak, alongside Tommy Fleetwood, who's just birdied the 16th and seems to be making a strong finish. He is in a share of 2nd place at 18 under par alongside Nikolai Højgaard. He's playing the 18th at the moment. Rory McIlroy is 66 today with a birdie to finish for him. He's in a share of 10th place at 14 under par. Tyrrell Hatton was round in 64 despite a bogey at the last. He's also in that group at 14 under.
Big day of autumn internationals this afternoon. We'll speak to correspondent Chris Jones shortly about England and Scotland. First match of the day is Ireland against Japan. James Burridge is there.
And Andy Farrell, he was asking for his team to mean business against Japan. They were undercooked against the All Blacks last week in Chicago, tailing off badly in that final quarter. And so Farrell has freshened things up. He's made 8 changes. He's given players opportunity. Tom Farrell is one 32-year-old Munster centre. He's had to show patience and resilience. He was actually named in Ireland's Six Nations squad in 2019, but he didn't get a game. Now is his chance. Ty Burn, you remember he got a red card, subsequently rescinded.